So listen, this is the blueprint I wish I had when I was scraping by. My system will show you how to understand market cycles so you're not buying at the worst possible times, spot a money pit versus a gem, build a mini empire of rentals that send you a paycheck while you're napping, and I'll also show you stuff like the BRRR or BRRR method, buy, rehab, rent, refinance, repeat, commercial deals, plus the not so boring side of mortgages and home inspections. Basically, all the do's and don'ts that could save you from a midnight roof collapse. There's no gimmicks, no rocket science, just real strategies I used to transform my net worth from zero to hundreds of thousands of dollars before I started this YouTube channel. So if you're ready to get the house of your dreams, finally wrap your head around mortgages and not get bamboozled, learn how real estate can become your biggest wealth booster, then Master Your Real Estate is your next move. Sign up for the course today, lock in that massive discount only through the end of this month, and dive into the world of real estate investing. Seriously, real estate has changed my life, and it can change yours too. Let's go make real estate your next big win. And remember, we always offer a 30-day money-back guarantee, but we have the lowest refund rate in the industry for a reason. I bring the value. Check it out, link in the description below.
Yeah, so
Gosh,
because they have to do the plumbing and to change the plumbing because you need to wash your hands before tattooing, so you need a sink and all that.
You didn't have sinks in a salon?
They need to be a certain kind. They can't be the ones that are meant to wash your hair. It's not the
Yeah,
same.
but what plumbing would change? You'd think that would be able to relatively be able to connect in with whatever you need.
Yeah, they
Not too much plumbing
originally asked for
changes.
10,000, which is still a
Who
lot.
asked?
I
I keep hearing theys and thems.
the
This isn't
the
Twitter bios.
the other owners, so the other two people involved. They
Okay.
asked me like, hey,
They asked you for
because they had asked me originally to max out 2 of my credit cards, and I said no because
for the renovation specifically.
correct.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you took out I thought you said it was, wait, if you got a quote for $10,000, why do I have an $18,957 loan here?
So they had set that amount, but then we went in to get pre-approved. They came with me and they kind of spoke up and said, we actually want this amount.
Want? They said want?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't say need, they said want.
Mhm.
Okay, and they said they could pay it back to you within a year?
Which is
Verbally?
well,
Is
yes.
that what they said?
Mhm.
Okay, what did they say their plan was? What was the minimum payment that they were going to pay to you?
So
And also, what about the interest? Were they going to pay into the interest that you are paying on the loan, 13%?
I try to explain to them based on the payments that they were making that would
What
not be
payments were they making,
the
though?
minimum.
They were just paying you the minimum monthly payment.
Correct.
If they pay the minimum monthly payment until the loan is paid off, technically they will have paid the interest.
Yeah, but based on the time frame that they had said, that wouldn't be possible.
No, it wouldn't have been
It would be like
possible.
5 to 6 years.
Yes, something like that. Yeah.
And then
And?
they got really upset with me when I brought that up to them.
What do you mean they got upset? Well, how did that conversation go? What is they got upset?
They didn't want to pay more than what they were actually paying me now.
I mean, I guess on a minimum monthly basis they could. They just have to go longer.
Mm-hmm.
And they got upset at the idea of going longer.
Yeah, so after
But you showed it to them.
I tried to explain it, yeah.
Did you show it to them?
Yeah. They have all the documents, all the
What was their excuse other than not wanting to, or was that it?
They just-
I didn't want to.
they don't have. That is what they said.
They don't have what?
the money to pay the loan. Like more than what they were already paying.
Yeah, but they're just paying longer.
I try to explain that.
Are they?
I don't know. I know after all this happened, we were supposed to go to a tattoo convention together. And a tattoo convention, can be very lucrative. You can make $1,000 a day
From
tattooing. You can tattoo people and make $1,000 like a day. And it's a 3-day convention. And they were supposed to go with me. But the last
So after all the experiences you've had with people in the tattoo world that have not been good, you decided to only do a verbal agreement for a loan that you're taking out.
well, I would say that's a different thing. I would say
How? They're in the same industry as all those other people that you said were bad.
I
And you
would-
said you haven't met good people.
I would say sexual misconduct and
It wasn't just that. Someone also threatened to kill you. And you also said everywhere you go to is seedy and sketchy with sketchy people. You said that. Yes, you had specific examples, but you said if you go anywhere, that's what you get. And you're trusting 2 of them.